starting group for Orlando. They've got LeBron James. Klay Thompson is out there with Lowry. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Bull in at the center position. Thompson passes to Gay. And it's in there. Gay's got the game going with his first points of the game for Orlando.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Here's Harden. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Davis dishes to Harden. Tries again. Here's LeBron. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here. Still looking for their first make.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And the shot is long.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Thompson showing determination getting to the hoop. Even with contact, he finds a way to drill the shot.
Here's Doncic. Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles. For your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Chris Paul's checked in for James. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Nobody near Leonard. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi with the three, showing he's able to stretch the floor more and more.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Paul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Great D that time from James. And Thompson throws it down.
The reach and vertical of Thompson on full display with the rim rock and dunk.
Thompson against Harden. Launches it. Can't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Leonard. Orlando grabs the miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Paul, right side, takes a three. And it's Gay with the rebound. Orlando leading by 6. James with it, and it's the power on that throwdown.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Simmons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Bull. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by Orlando.
That one drops for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard, the pass to Sabonis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get John Stockton.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And Sabonis drops them both. And so here's Orlando. They're leading by 8. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by Orlando. Booker with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Booker against Rose. Here's Jokic. Orlando grabs the miss. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lillard from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Stockton. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a
that
play?
one, Kevin? Unbelievable.
And so it's Orlando sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Orlando, Stockton is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Bull. Then it's Elliott, and it's Gay in at the 4. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Petrovic is checked in for Orlando.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
James against Gay. Count the basket. James has got his first points of the game.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Elliott.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
James against Gay. Up top, Tatum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And there's the pass to James. Over Gay. And it's James missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Ball kicks to Gay. Pass to Elliott. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And finished off by LeBron.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. This consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. LeBron's checked in for Elliott. Thompson comes in for Petrovic. And it's Lowry in for Rose. Passes it to Paul. Doncic against LeBron. Pass to Harden. Fires for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Harden's got 6 points.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
To the inside. Davis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Davis has got his first bucket in this one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Thompson is so smart at seeing a lane to the hoop, always ready to throw it down over the defense.
And here's Leonard. He's got 5. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it goes down 2 points. He has 6.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Lowry against Paul. Harden outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Doncic. Orlando grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 12 points for Rudy Gay.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
And here's Harden for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Bulls got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Harden surveying the D, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Orlando in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Harden. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's James. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Orlando leading by 18. Here's Thompson. Gay trying to break free. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Inside. It's stolen by Lowry. Bull with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Rose, he's checked in for Orlando. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Davis finds James. It's Lillard, top of the key. Davis with it. LeBron trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Here's LeBron. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden against Rose. And Bull pulls it down. Bulls.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
James against Leonard. Great D that time from LeBron.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dump he's probably been working on for a while.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
Timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
For Orlando, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Orlando making some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Stockton in for Kyle Lowry. And he sinks the second. Now Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Orlando.
And the dunk by Odom.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Simmons with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Simmons can't get it to go. And Orlando has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
1 shot.
So Odom will go to the line here. It's going to be on Jokic. For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Bargnani has checked in for Orlando. Elliott comes in for Derrick Rose.
1 shot.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Yo, man up on CP.
Paul dishes to Doncic. Back to Paul. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And the thing about Paul, despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Both free throws good from James. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-4 run.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Elliott's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Paul outside. The pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Here's Paul. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Westbrook. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Orlando, we've got John Stockton. He's out there with Petrovic. Elliott is out there with Bargnani. And it's Unseld in at the 4 spot. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Second chance shot, and it's denied. Here's Petrovic. He's covered by Westbrook, and Paul over to help. Bargnani passes to Unseld. It's good from long range. Unseld's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Orlando.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The shot by Paul, no good. Paul's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Elliott. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. Westbrook, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly. And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Westbrook scanning the floor. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'm happy I never had to guard Westbrook. I'll be honest. He might be the last guy I'd want to check in the NBA.
Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Davis is checked in for Bargnani. Klay Thompson comes in for Elliott. And it's Lowry in for John Stockton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Orlando now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that one's good by Petrovic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Sabonis. Tatum kicks to Lillard. Outside Westbrook. Booker outside. From the arc. That one's not going to go. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard against Lowry. Booker outside. Misses the 3. And so Lowry will bring it up for Orlando. Thompson passes to Unseld. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Unseld's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Lillard against Lowry. Tatum trying to break free. And now Orlando on the break. Thompson with the ball. Oh!
Yes. Goodness.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Simmons checked in for Booker. And a switcher also for Orlando. Odom's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Lillard. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Simmons. Lillard looking around. Back to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
This is what I like about Lowry. Not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
.111 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And Orlando making a change here. Thompson's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. And so here's the home team. Lillard, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Here's Unseld. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Simmons.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Sabonis kicks to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Lillard dishes to Tatum. For the 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Walker with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Kemba Walker, Antetokounmpo out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Young, and it's the 2 guard. Stolen by Walker. And they're pushing it up. Misses off the right iron. And so James will bring it up for Orlando. Here's Lowry. Gay trying to break free. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Bull.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open. And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. Kemba Walker entered the NBA as a crafty offensive player. He knows how to take advantage of any kind of defensive mistake. Nicely done.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Now, here's Butler. And the rejection by James. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Lowry and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And that time, also a missed shot. Walker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. LeBron passes to Bull. Nice move. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Walker with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And Thompson sends it back. Walker with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Gay. And it's Orlando with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Indoors, we talk often about toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a two-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Orlando making some changes. Elliott's checked in for James. Rose comes in for Thompson. And Stockton subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Lowry. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Down low, here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Ingram. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that's how you answer.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's stolen by Rose. Rose up and finished off by Rose.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
Lowry against Stockton. The drive by Lowry. That one goes. Counted.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Has to Gobert. Out to Ingram. Passes it to Beal. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Orlando. They lead by 14. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bulls got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy and puts the pass on the money.
Stockton.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Antetokounmpo finds Young. From deep. The long distance three is buried. He has 5.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got Ingram. Rudy Gobert is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Young in at the point guard. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. It's Ingram atop the key. Back to Young. Rebounded by Elliott. Orlando leading by 15. Ingram with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got 7.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Young's shot is off. The kick out to Rose. Here's Stockton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. LeBron, he's checked in for Elliott. Thompson comes in for Derrick Rose. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for John Stockton.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Walker the pass to Embiid. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the ability to rise and fire in catch-and-shoot situations, he keeps the defenders off balance.
And the dunk by Lowry.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's a high level of activity always with Kemba Walker. The action he's creating happens fast. He is so good at making the defender foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
It seems to me Kemba Walker has always been a natural-born leader, and there's something about his personality that allows him to fit in seamlessly wherever he goes, whatever circumstance he finds himself in.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Jimmy Butler. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so James will bring it up for Orlando. Bol dishes to Thompson. And the shot goes down. And Orlando leads by 19.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Mitchell. And Bol pulls it down. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gay. And finished off by Gay.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Lowry against Walker. And the rejection by Lowry. To the paint. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete. Outstanding at rise it up and just bringing the hammer.
Siakam outside. Mitchell finds Walker. 1:29 left here in the second. Clock at 6. And they double up Embiid. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Petrovic is checked in for Klay Thompson. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Lowry. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
With that kind of contact, the officials are going to blow their whistle. A really good job by Kyle to convert through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Orlando making some changes. Bargnani is checked in for Bol. And it's Odom in for Rudy Gay.
One shot.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
Giannis drives in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
For Orlando, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bargnani. Gay comes in for Lamar Odom. Elliott's checked in for James. And it's Rose in for Kyle Lowry.
One shot.
You talk about a tough cover. Petrovic just keeps himself in excellent condition and knows how to change pace there to draw fouls.
And Young kicks to Giannis. That one misses. And Orlando the other way now. And that one's good by Petrovic. Petrovic has got 5 points so far.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've got...
And so it's Orlando leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rudy Gay is out there with Bowl. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had four brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
From deep, Walker, and James pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
For Orlando, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Walker.
Get Walker.
There's the pass to Embiid. Siakam looking around. He kicks to Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's LeBron.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Personal foul.
For Orlando, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Now Walker. To the middle. Embiid, the pass to Siakam. Walker in the post. Now recovering. Siakam on the follow.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Walker against Lowry. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. From the stripe and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Walker's got 6.
Well, Kemba Walker is accustomed to making shots against quality contest, and he does it there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Whistle blows, basket is good.
Shot's
so
good.
A chance here for a 3-point play.
Shot's good. Hit. Shooting 1.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Siakam.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lowry passes to Butler. Thompson with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Yep, that one goes. Stockton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Rose.
Well, that's one of Derrick Rose's specialties, finishing at the rim. Go ahead and flex those muscles, D. Rose.
Rose has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Middleton, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Butler kicks to Middleton. 46 seconds left in the third. Outside Butler. Over Odom. And it's Butler missing. And Orlando has possession. The shot by Odom, no good. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Siakam hits them both. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rose. Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Siakam. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Orlando sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is Mitchell. Brandon Ingram's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
No, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Kicks to Bargnani. Over Adebayo. And it's Orlando with another.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Siakam finds Ingram. 6 to shoot. Mitchell in the corner from deep. Drills the 3-pointer.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent 3-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
There's Rose with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
Pascal Siakam.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Orlando making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so Lowry will bring it up for Orlando. To the left wing. Here's Elliott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Sean Elliott at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Elliott. Kemba Walker's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And both free throws good for Elliott. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Passes to Beal. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, this is what you love about Bradley Beal. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. Just get him a shot in the flow of the offense.
Lowry's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside, Walker. Overruns some. Walker's shot is off. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Elliott the bucket.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Adebayo. Ingram against Elliott. Now the pass to Walker. Back to Ingram. Dishes it to Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Bargnani. So it's Orlando now. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Walker's shot is off.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Elliott. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Elliott's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Walker the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Pass to Beal. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
And the dunk by Lowry.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Shots good by Walker.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Walker the pass to Adebayo. Sweet little floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
30 seconds left in the game. Mitchell against Lowry. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And Bargnani sends it back. Here's Ingram. Bargnani grabs the board. Here's Petrovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Davis. Doncic out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. Here's Gay. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Gay isn't easy to tie up, using his length and muscle to kind of power through the defense.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Paul. Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. It's good.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Leonard against James. LeBron trying to free himself up.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Paul left side. And Ball pulls it down. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Here's LeBron. Davis with some nice D.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Paul finds James. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Paul.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And the dunk by Ball.
Come on now. This guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Paul surveying the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot's good by Gay.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 9 points. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Orlando making some changes. Elliott's checked in for James. Petrovic is checked in for Thompson. And Stockton subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Lillard misses. Orlando leading by 9. And the dunk by Ball.
He'll building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Lillard against Stockton. Lillard surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. A new 14 for the Raptors. To the paint. Here's Petrovic, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by Orlando. And the shot goes in.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Doncic, and Bull pulls it down. Here is Elliott. And that one drops for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. Nice finish by him.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Petrovic. Bull is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Elliott in at the 3.
One shot.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now Orlando on the break. And then Gay with the jam.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Pass to Doncic. And Bull pulls it down. Orlando leading by 20. Here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Bull kicks to Westbrook. Shoots the 3. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got 5 now.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
Elliott against Mitchell. On the wing, Doncic. Can they get it? Almost, but it rolls out. Doncic has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Elliott. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Raptors call time here. It's been quite a game for Bol Bol.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of a timeout.
Orlando making some changes. James checked in for Elliott. Thompson comes in for Petrovic. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Davis. Inside. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
That's his first personal foul.
And so James will bring it up for Toronto. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Harden outside. Back to Paul, and stolen by Bol.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Harden kicks to Paul. LeBron trying to free himself up, and the Raptors miss again. Orlando with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Paul passes to Davis. Back to Paul. They could use a bucket. He dishes it to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's the three. And it's Paul missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And again, no good by Toronto. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson is so great at sprinting up the floor, exceptional at getting to the right spot.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Bargnani has checked in for Orlando. Stockton comes in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Toronto, Chris Middleton's checked in for LeBron. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Paul.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
Lillard, the pass to Leonard. And stolen by Stockton. Okay, pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Thompson.
Well, this is the ethos that Klay Thompson plays with. He is a great scorer, but he's willing to give it up.
1:04 left to play in the first half. Westbrook surveying the D. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
And Orlando making a change here. Odom's checked in. Jokic has checked in for Toronto. Now Stockton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Thompson's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4 to the inside. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard against Stockton. A floater, and Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 6.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the hard-charging approach of Klay Thompson paying dividends with the foul call. Hey, they like to see that kind of aggressiveness.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw good from Thompson. Some changes for Toronto. Tatum, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Luka Doncic comes in for Chris Middleton. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Here's Stockton. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Orlando with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for Toronto right now, they've got LeBron James, Harden out there with Mitchell. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mitchell with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. James has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Harden. Trying to get open is Davis. A second chance effort. And Harden. And the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Thompson is double. From down low. And James with the nice bucket inside. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside, Davis. Harden against Lowry. Leonard. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Pass to Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. He can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Elliott's checked in for Orlando. Petrovic is checked in for Klay Thompson. Ball against Lowry. Pulls up on the wing. And again, Toronto no up.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Outside Lowry. Gay in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Lowry against Paul. Not going to go that time. And Orlando the other way now.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And when Gay hits a few early, you know he's feeling it. It's like seeing him find his rhythm on offense.
Paul passes to Harden. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Harden inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Another miss by Gay. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball.
Well, let's remember, this is a guy who was barely recruited out of high school. He had to go the JUCO route, and look at Butler now doing work in the NBA.
Fast break, Toronto. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way up.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's Petrovic. It's good from inside. Petrovic has got his second basket.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Now, here is Harden, guarded closely. Davis kicks to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Harden. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to Elliott. Gay outside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. James kicks to Paul. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, running away with it. And we'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Stockton is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Odom. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Unseld in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Jokic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Jokic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Here's Stockton.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below!
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Jokic. And Middleton kicks to Tatum. And he gets it to go.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Bargnani down low. He's against Jokic, and it's good for 2. Bargnani's got his first 2 points. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. No good that time. And Orlando the other way now. Odom inside. Defended by Middleton. Unseld can't get it to go. Mitchell looking it over. Tatum finds Westbrook. Middleton against Odom. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Just 3 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, see, now, Mitchell is a quick-footed guard, and he's going to get defenders in compromising situations.
The first one falls. The Raptors making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. And here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Odom.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. Mitchell passes to Tatum. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And after an abysmal
first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
Here's Bargnani, and the layup falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tatum with it, and Bargnani picks him up defensively. Tatum's shot is off.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lillard against Stockton. Goes up again. Kicks it down to Middleton. No good with the triple. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Orlando now. Unzeld, the pass to Stockton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Jokic passes to Mitchell. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
Lillard with the bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And Orlando again with the bucket.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Lillard against Stockton. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Odom. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Tatum, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Westbrook, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Mitchell against Odom. Got a hand on it. Stockton right side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here's Mitchell. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.